almost midnight, Cinderella. And I still don't have what I want. So, Mr. Sean Ryan, or Quinton or McCord, or whoever you are, you had better get up. Missed your deadline. Do you have any idea what time it is?
I am well aware of the time.
Do you have my proxy?
Yes, I have.
Ah. Good. Come in.
But there are certain conditions I want to put to you first.
I'm not aware that you're in a condition to make any demands.
Nonetheless, I have some. Now, first, I want the pictures, the handwriting samples, and the analysis reports.
You want what?
The things you've been using to blackmail me with.
All right. They've served their purpose. Proxy, please.
One other thing, Miss Chamberlain. Why are you doing this?
You really are naive, aren't you? For the power, darling, and all that lovely money that goes along with it.
Well, it appears that you're doing quite nicely, so why do you want more?
It's like the proverbial mountain. It's there. It's there for me to take. Now, without further ado, may I please, Mr. Sean Ryan, have my proxy?
You know, I never admitted to you, Miss Chamberlain, not once, that I am, in fact, Sean Ryan.
What kind of game are you playing? You know perfectly well that you're my illegitimate half-brother. So why don't you just admit it and spare us both the pain?
I'm only turning my proxy over to you, Miss Chamberlain, so that nothing said or done can jeopardize Henry Chamberlain's health. Because I know that if you go to him with this story, it might have an adverse effect on his condition. And that, Miss Chamberlain, is the only reason I'm giving you my proxy. Now, it is signed. But there is only one thing that you have to do before you can have this.
What's that, pray tell?
That is to go to that tape recorder you have concealed in this room. Take out the tape and give it to me.
Mr. McCord, I deeply resent the implication.
The tape, Miss Chamberlain? You're quite welcome, Miss Chamberlain.
Wasn't aware I said thank you.
No, I suppose you didn't. Oh, Miss Chamberlain, family ties aside, I feel compelled to warn you about one thing. Now, I may have been forced to comply with this little scheme of yours and give in to this blackmail plot. But I wouldn't, as they say, write me off. Two can play the same game. Ciao, Miss Chamberlain.
Damn your very existence, Mr. Sean Ryan Chamberlain.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, I should be taking a break. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you, though? You didn't get much sleep last night.
No, I've been poring over these figures all night. Can I do something for you, Nola?
I wanted to remind you about the christening today. With Father Fitzpatrick, you know, we're going to talk about the christening.
Right. I told you I would come along, and I will.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I just wanted to remind you of that. All right.
Nola, is there something else?
Yeah.
Is there a problem?
Well, you know that pub that Tony is building?
Yes, I was going to ask you, how's that coming along?
Well, I mean, they've completed the outside. They've finished that. And he wants to get it open by New Year's Eve, but they've run into this, problem. And,
Nola, how much money does he need?
15,000.
I'll see that Anthony gets it. I wanted to speak to him about something else, but, I'll make sure that his financial problems are alleviated, all right?
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Come in.
Mr. McCord, I'm sorry to trouble you, but you have a visitor.
Who is it, Mrs. Renfield? I'm busy right now.
I know, but it's Amanda Spaulding, and she said it's urgent. She must see you. Miss Spaulding.
Good morning, Miss Spaulding.
Good morning, Mr. McCord.
Would you care for some coffee, Miss Spaulding?
No, thank you very much.
Won't you please sit down?
Yes. I'm sure you know why I'm here.
Well, I assume it has something to do with the stockholders meeting today.
Yes, it does. I was very gratified at your vote of confidence in me at the last stockholders meeting. At the time, you were just about the only person who supported my candidacy for presidency. Obviously, I'm here today to ask you to make the same decision this time.
I'm sorry, but you see...
Mr. McCord, I know you signed your proxy over to Henry Chamberlain. I would like to try to convince you to take that proxy back. Sign it over to me. Now, I'm sure you've read the Madrid reports. There's nothing in the world that will bring those men back that were lost out in the storm. But I can assure you that if I remain as president of Spaulding Enterprises, not only will the financial losses be recouped, but I believe within the year, Spaulding Enterprises will go beyond where it was before the Madrid oil disaster.
Miss Spaulding, you needn't bring me up to date on the financial status of Spaulding Enterprises. For the past 2 days, I've been going over every financial report that I could get my hands on. I think I am au courant with the financial condition as well as the future projections of Spaulding Enterprises.
Good. I'm sure you realize then how well the company was doing before the ill-fated oil venture.
Yes, I do, but...
Will you or will you not take your proxy back from Henry Chamberlain? And will you vote for me?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Why, Mr. McCord? Your agreement with Henry Chamberlain is not legally binding.
Because Henry Chamberlain no longer has my proxy.
I don't understand.
I signed it over to his daughter, Vanessa. She will decide how to use my proxy as she sees fit.
Vanessa, do you mind telling me why you gave your proxy to Vanessa Chamberlain?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I want to tell you, though, that I thank you and I appreciate the fact that you came over to see me personally about this. And I want to wish you the best at the stockholders meeting today.
Thank you, Mr. McCord. I just wish I had gotten to you first.
I know how you feel. But, Miss Spaulding, it is my belief that the best candidate will win the presidency today, no matter what Vanessa Chamberlain does with my proxy or if I choose to exercise it myself.
I hope so. Good day, Mr. McCord.
Good day.